buongiorno a tutti. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So, last night was Sanremo 2023 final. Now, confession. I still don't know who won because I fell asleep. I think it got to like 2 in the morning. I was on song 3 of the super final. So when the 5 finalists sing again, and I could feel myself going, and then, yeah, I fell asleep. So I still don't know who won. What I do know is before I fell asleep, obviously I watched the results. Madame, like, honestly, there are so many good finals, so many good songs in Sanremo 2023. It's interesting in the Euro fandom, the general feeling, particularly on Twitter, is the quality of the songs or the depth of the songs of Sanremo 2023 isn't as good as previous years. But I think I've downloaded more from this year onto my playlist than last year. I actually think that the standard of songs was quite high this year. And as a result of that, I think I've really, really enjoyed my Sanremo experience this week. I've obviously not been able to watch it live, even though I live in Italy. If you're a subscriber, you know. But obviously I've been able to kind of talk to people inside and outside of work, kind of get people's gauge and feeling. And also I've been able to kind of catch up on it in my own time. But the general consensus yesterday was it was pretty much Marco's to lose, Marco Mengoni. So let's check out who won, because like genuinely, I have woken up quite early this morning. It is 8:30 this morning. I'm so tired, but I have coffee, café. So I'm gonna just quickly check out who won. From the 5 finalists, obviously Madame getting knocked out, which I was very upset about. So we had an all-male final, no women. But anyway, I'm hoping out of the 5, Marco has won. But I'm open-minded because there were quite a few good songs last night. So let's check this out. Okay, wee blogs. Marco Mengoni wins. Brilliant. Like, I have already reacted to this song already, because a lot of people basically were saying that Lazza or Ultimo could potentially take it. And actually, in fact, I was speaking to some people at work and they were saying, just watch out for Ultimo because he's got a huge young following. Mind you, I don't know if those young people are up at like 2 in the morning to vote in the super final. I think they must. Do they start the votes afresh in the super final? Start again. So, in the super final, the voting was wiped clean. It says there, Shane, read. The winner was chosen by a combination of 34% televote, 33% press jury, and 33% demoscopic jury, where they take, obviously, a sample of the population. Right. Confession, didn't get to watch this song yesterday because I was watching other national final songs, and because he came on earlier, and moreover I fell asleep before he could perform it again in the super final. So let's check out Marco Mengoni, Due Vite, Two Souls. Let's check out that song again because I think it's a corker. It's a good one. Okay, I think I've managed to find the performance from yesterday, he says, because yeah, he was wearing a jacket in the semi-final, but he's wearing a more vest. Can I just say, I personally am very happy with this result. So yeah, Viva Italiano. Good choice. Thank you, Italy. Grazie. It's this chorus. I love this song. If Madame didn't win, I'm very happy this is one. I haven't quite worked out the lyrics yet. As in, like, I can't sing along to it. Be interesting to see how he takes the 30 seconds off. Where does it come from? Because I have listened to this a few times. I can't work out how he's going to shave it off. His voice is so distinctive. I heard him on the radio a few months ago with another song, and I was like, oh, that's Marco. I think this is a beautiful song. And do you know what? Yesterday, it was quite interesting seeing a lot of people, the younger ones particularly, performing, and it was quite chaotic. As there was a lot of movement. He is so composed, so controlled, so centered, professional. He knows what he's doing, right? And he's letting the song do the talking. He doesn't have to move around. Italy have picked well. It's the emotional connection he has with this song as well that makes me quite tearful. It was also quite early as well in the morning. Oh, bless his heart. Do you know what, Marco? Yesterday, there were 7 songs selected for Eurovision. And I know some of the national finals didn't go people's way yesterday. But, like, I had a mixed result last night. Estonia, Alika went completely my way. Yesterday, it was very, very clear for me. Like, yes, obviously, Madame is the song. I have listened to Madame more than Marco's. But when I watch Marco, I hear his voice. I see the emotion that he connects with this song. I'm sold. I think it's a beautiful song. Perfetto. Very, very good. Yeah. Bene. Tutto bene. I'm running out of all my Italian phrases. I really don't know much Italian. Shockingly. But yeah. I think we were talking yesterday in our Eurovision tea about kind of, you know, will he go to Eurovision? But ultimately, I think every single Sanremo entry this year has or did agree before they kind of started this process that they would go to Eurovision. So Marco is going to Liverpool for Italy, and I think that is a very, very good choice. As I said, Viva Italiano! And because genuinely the songs that are being selected are quite interesting, I think Italy must be one of the favourites now. Him, his confidence, his experience, his voice, and this song, that chorus, I think this is already guaranteed a top 5 position, in my opinion. But, and I know that this is split. I know in the Euro fandom outside of Italy, there is not as much support for this one, which I disagree with that. Like, I think this is a very, very good choice. But yeah, no doubt in the comments people will let me know. So yeah, if you are still here, please comment below. Please let me know what you think of Marco Mengoni, Due Vite. And yeah, if you're still here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.